like to call it the Dorian hammer strength row. And it's very similar to doing bent over rows. You know, except you don't have that stress in your lower back. And even though we did bent over rows already, I like doing that particular movement again because now I'm not really focusing on having all that weight on my lower back. I can really focus on getting a good contraction and squeezing with my lats. And you know, as you'll see with Dana, you know, when she's doing her back movements, her back is always arched. She's really focusing on pulling with her elbows and not using her arms. A trick that I used to do in the beginning was I would always shut my eyes, you know, and I would really just focus on pulling with my elbows, keeping my back arched until I had that mind-body connection. And once you get that, things just come naturally and you'll be able to use a lot more weight. What else did we do? We did so, like, I have everything written out because we just did so much volume. Like for myself, I would probably have done like maybe like 3/4 of this. You know, some people might only respond to like 3 or 4 exercises for back. Some might respond to 20 exercises for back. You know, everyone's different, and obviously what Dana's doing is definitely working for her. So for her, again, you know, I had to do a little bit more volume than I would normally do, but that's okay because that works for her. We did straight arm pull downs, and that was just pretty much just as a rest period. Also, it was we utilized that exercise to help stretch out her lats. You know, it's a good stretching movement. You know, helps elongate the lats. And a little trick that I showed her is when a lot of people perform this exercise, they have a tendency to grab the bar. You know, and when you grab the bar like this, what's the first thing you're doing? Right away, you're using your forearms, you're using your arms to pull down the weight. So what we did was we actually overlapped the bar so that way her hand was free. Now, having her hand free, she's forced to use her lat as she pulls down with the weight. From that movement, we did behind the neck pull downs. And a lot of people say, oh, you know, behind the neck pull downs are so dangerous. Everything has to do with proper technique. So if you have proper technique, there's no worries. So again, we did behind the neck pull downs. What we did is we made sure that her back was completely arched, you know, and from that point, again, nothing crazy with the weight, really focusing on the mind-body connection and pulling down with the elbows. And she did that, and because the form is so perfect, she could always go heavier and heavier and heavier. There was no question, you know, in my mind, you know, it's saying, you know what, is she gonna hurt herself? Is she gonna get injured? It's not like she's using momentum to push the weight. You know, her form was locked in perfectly.
We did do a lot. We rock.
The girl is incredible. It's like,
you know, when you leave, I'm gonna like go back out there and lift more. You know?
she's full of energy. You know, she's a ton of fun to be around, and it was just a lot of fun training her today.
Well, first off, thank you for taking time out to come train me. This is probably the best part of my life, being able to train like pros like this. So there's never a point in my life where I'm gonna say, okay, my body's perfect. There's nothing to fix about it. You always have something that you want to change. You always want something to fix. So I'm gonna keep improving, and to improve, you go to other people to find out what they do. So this is something that I really enjoyed, going and training with people like Kevin or people like Jose, and I learned so much from other people. It's always nice to have somebody else there watching my form, because you don't always concentrate on your form as you're lifting. So having someone in your ear telling you, make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing that, definitely helps. So it's always good to get a different perspective from other people, because it's only going to make you better and better person, and help you fix whatever you need to fix. Make you the best you can be.
Cock Diesel!
I wanted to show that you're on a bouncy ball.
Oh,
I
it's
see you
so
bouncing.
hard not to like.
I like to thank Dana, her husband, and brother Drew, Big Daddy Drew, Big Papa Drew as they call him, for coming down to Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym. Again, just seeing, someone who's so dedicated to the sport. I always like to thank all my supporters on MD. People, who email me. I get so many emails throughout the week. I like to thank, besides MD, my sponsors, Metrics, for believing in me.
Fans are definitely what keep us going. We do shows because we love to do shows, but my whole perspective on life and what I live for is inspiring and motivating others, and showing by my fans showing their support and emailing me and commenting. That just keeps me going. So thank you guys for motivating me. I know you think I'm the one motivating you, but you're the ones that help me keep going and keep doing what I do, and keep throwing some crazy videos at you to inspire you to kick ass in the gym. Thank you to MHP for the utmost support in me. I'm on one of my best teams. No offense, best team in the industry, MHP. Garrett.
Metrics!
No, I'm so thrilled to be a part of such a great fitness company, and I'm thrilled that they have my back. So thank you, MHP, thank you, MD, and thank you to all of our fans.
I've never seen someone so full of energy in my life. It's like, I'm pretty laid back, and she's like, and I'm like, whoa, slow down.
We drink H2O by the gallon.